Hey, it's Nate Savage, and here are my top 5 Kurt Cobain riffs. Tabs are below for you. This one's in standard tuning, so you don't need to do anything to your guitar, just pick it up and play. And in 1993 for the MTV Music Video Awards, it won Alternative Video of the Year. It also went to number 5 on the mainstream rock Billboard charts that year. Kind of a cool story behind this song is the band's producer, when they were doing demos for this tune, Butch Vig, didn't like the bridge to the song, so he took the tape, the analog tape, took a razor blade, cut the bridge out of it, threw it in the trash can. That's one way to tell somebody that you don't like part of a song. Apparently this song was about people outside of Nirvana's music scene at the time. They were starting to gain some momentum and get a little bit bigger, and them showing up to shows and not really knowing or understanding the band's message of where they were coming from. Throughout this video, I'm gonna go through some of Kurt's gear that he used, so if you wanna dial in that tone, you'll know what he was using. For amps, he used Mesa Boogie preamps, and then Fender amps too, combos like Bassmans, Twins, things like that. For this song, I was just using an amp modeler, a Mark II Mesa Boogie amp with a Celestion Vintage 30 cabinet. Lithium, this song is in D standard, so if you want to play it along with the album, you're going to have to downtune everything one whole step. It made it to number 64 on the Hot 100 Billboard charts and number 16 on the mainstream rock chart. Supposedly, this song is about a man who turns to religion after he goes through a really hard time and kind of is contemplating suicide. And it's a little bit coincidental because I'm reading Heavier Than Heaven, or I just finished it, the audiobook, the biography of Kurt Cobain's life, and it's really similar to a chapter in that book, so it feels like that one kind of might be about him. As far as pedals go, he didn't use a whole lot. Like his mainstays were the Boss DS1, a turbo distortion, and then a small clone for his chorus, and that is the sound that you hear on this track as far as the modeling that I'm using to get this clean tone. Come As You Are is also in D standard, so you're going to need to downtune everything a whole step to play this one along to the record. And it made it to number 32 on the Billboard Top 100 chart and number 3 on the Rock and Alternative chart. As far as guitars go, Kurt used mostly his Jag Sting Jaguars with humbuckers in them, Strats, and then Univox High Flyers too. In this song, there was actually a mistake in the vocals that was recorded, but Kurt was like, you know what? Just leave it in there. See if you can find it. All apologies, the tuning on this one is a little bit different. You have to downtune everything to E flat, so everything down a half step, and then drop the low E string down to D flat to get that nice low D flat drone that this riff is known for. Now, this one made it to number 1 on the alternative charts and number 4 on the mainstream rock chart. As far as cabs go, Kurt Cobain was just known for using Marshall cabs all the time. Smells Like Teen Spirit is in standard tuning, and it's kind of the anthem or the defining song of the grunge movement. It really defined a style of music and a whole generation too. The story behind this song was that his friend wrote on Kurt's wall something like, "Kurt smells like Teen Spirit," and he didn't know it at the time, but Teen Spirit was a deodorant, so the song is apparently named after a deodorant. Apparently he interpreted it as more of kind of a revolutionary slogan, and a couple weeks later, or however long later, when he found out that it was a deodorant, he's like, well, too late now, stick with it. This one made it to number 6 on the Billboard Top 100 and number 1 on the alternative chart. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what are your favorite Nirvana songs and your favorite Cobain riffs. Also, I wanted to make a little recommendation here. I just finished up that book I was talking about, Heavier Than Heaven, Kurt Cobain's biography, and I really recommend it. It's very entertaining, very heavy and intense at times. It's a good read. See you later.